allow me to shed a bit of light on the subject. Are we back? Is there audio now? How's the audio sounding? New stream with audio, big W, let's go. Sorry about that, guys. Stream exploded and the audio died, but we are so back. Here we go. Now let me pull up the live stream chat on my phone. Let's see what we got going here. Why are you so handsome? You probably accidentally mistook me for this guy, Gandalf the Grey. You probably saw a quick flash of him and mistook him for me. He's back and I can hear him. Let's go. Thank you for commenting on my video. You're welcome. I love watching you guys' videos and leaving comments. I hope that I always try to leave a comment that is insightful and gives you guys some advice. So I hope that I always accomplish that when I comment on you guys' videos. Sneak peek of new video. Should I show you guys a sneak peek of the new video? Alright. It says there's 13 people in the chat, but there's only 4 likes on the stream. So if we get this stream to 13 likes, then I'll show you guys a sneak peek of the new video. I never join streams, I always forget. Well, welcome to your first stream, man. What up, bro? What is the next stop motion of your agenda? I'm not going to say. It's gonna be a surprise, fun one. Why do you have a Japanese flag on your head? Because my girlfriend got it for me when she went to Japan a few years ago, and I think it is extremely cool. What do you think of the new 3D printing Lofty? I just watched that video while I was waiting for the stream to go, and it was pretty sick. It looks very cool. It looks like Shrek's head in the background. I don't see that, but sorry that vision is haunting you, sir. Hey Nonstop, I've been trying to make a YouTube channel and I can't decide the name. Nate Studios, or A Brick and a Half. I think out of those 3, I like Night Studios the best. Yeah, I would say Night Studios. There's 14 likes. Alright, it looks like we got it. It looks like we're actually at 20 likes now. Alright guys, thank you. 20 likes. That means I'm gonna show you guys a quick sneak peek of the next video. Are you guys ready? Let's give it about 1 minute to catch up on the chat, and then I'll show you guys what's happening. What do you think of the smart bricks? I don't entirely know what the smart bricks are. I mean, I guess I've heard that they like light up and maybe they move and make some sounds. So I don't really have an opinion on them yet. It looks more like a water bottle. Oh, this. I guess that does look like a miniature Shrek head down there. Yes, this is my water bottle. Bro, 2 people unliked the stream? That's crazy work. I'm not a 5-year-old? Dude, I'm glad to hear that. Alright, T13 is so nice to animate, but dude, I do not have anything for a stand. Same, I need to get one. Who's your favorite stop motioner besides yourself? I'm not my favorite stop motioner. That doesn't mean that I don't appreciate my own videos. I'm an artist and I am lucky enough to enjoy the art that I make. I think a lot of people are very self-critical of themselves, and I am very self-critical of the videos that I make, but I also enjoy them. I'm really glad that I've made a lot of stuff that when I go back and watch it like a year later, I'm like, that is a really fun video. I like that. I'm glad that I made that. My favorite, my biggest inspiration is probably Edbound. If you couldn't tell from my videos, very inspired by Edbound. Edbound, man, there's so many, and it's hard to choose one because everybody kind of has a different style. I would say Edbound, Linkin Pop. I don't know. There's a lot of people that I watch that I really enjoy their content. Alright, let me catch up with the chat one more time and then sneak peek of the new video. How many Lego minifigures do you have? I don't know, but I think it's more than 100. I'm not 5, I'm in the middle of 13 and 11, but I'm not like those other kids. That's good to know. Don't be like those other kids. Your new clone video is so good. The particles and sound effects and the overall animation is so good. Thank you so much. I really like that video. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The sound effects were actually done by a friend of mine. He literally just like specializes in doing Star Wars sound effects. So yeah, the sound effects are very good. About to start animating. Have a good day. I'll continue to listen to the stream. Alright, dude. Have a good animating session. Forest Fire is peak stop motion too. Forest Fire is pretty good. But I don't really appreciate all of his humor sometimes. But very good animation. I'm up for new sneak peek video. Commented myself. Dude, alright, let's go. Okay, what do you think about Lone Clone Entertainment or Brotherhood Workshops? I don't remember who Lone Clone is. I know that name. Brotherhood Workshops is great. I love his videos. He was one of the first people I ever watched that got me into animation. Alright, let's actually get to this video. Here we go. Are y'all ready? Sneak peek. Sneak peek for the new video. Here we go.
By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to animate 3 unique walk cycles, plus a bunch of extra tips along the way. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to animate 3 unique walk cycles, plus a bunch of extra tips along the way.
That's it.
By the end of this video,
That's the intro right there, boys. I'm pretty happy with that. I like the drawn animation. That's something I really want to lean towards in my new videos, is having drawn facial expressions. I love doing that, but also it takes a lot of time, so I don't know if I'll do it in every video. I'm excited. I struggle with running. I posted a short last Friday. It was a little tutorial on how to animate running. So if that, you can check that out and see if it helps you a little bit. Let's see. Definitely recognize that song. I've been hearing it from Instagram. Yeah, it's from DJ Toenail. I think it's called the Ambulance Beat. Is that coming on Tuesday? It's coming on Monday. I think might be a Monday evening upload. Yeah, maybe Monday evening. I don't wanna drop it while a lot of people are in school, you know? I'd like to post it at a time when most of you guys are like getting out of school. So I don't know what where I live, kids get out of school at 3, but I don't know all the different time zones, so I might post it around like 3 o'clock my time. I'm on Mountain Time, so whatever that equals for you guys. If you've seen those Spider-Man style motions where they hold it with their hand and animate it going across the room, I just did that and I think it came out good. That sounds epic, dude. Um, what's up, Easy Animations? That's a good idea for a tutorial. Most people only show one walk cycle, and walk cycles are my biggest weakness. Yeah, that's my thing is if I'm gonna do a tutorial, I want to teach something that other tutorials aren't showing, or else I'm not really offering any new value to you guys. You could literally just go watch any other walk cycle and learn the same thing. So it's pointless for me to make something that's already on the internet. Um, so when I make tutorials, I'm trying to make stuff that's like brand new. Because I feel like if you've watched a walk cycle tutorial and you're still like, man, I can't do walk cycles, and then I post a walk cycle tutorial, like there better be something in there that's new that actually helps you. Or else, what's the point of me making it? I've done a multitude of animations with a main character that has the drawn face, and it is grueling. Yeah, the drawn stuff, it takes a long time, but I think it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. Have a good stream, man. Gotta head off. Excuse me. All right, later, Tom Jones. Thanks for coming to the stream, man. That's very good. I like to watch videos when I get out of school on a couple of occasions in my lifetime. Well, lucky you. Video drops on Monday. Later, Flying Fox. I've never been to school a day in my life. Me either. I was actually homeschooled my whole life. I think that is a good thing. But I'm glad I don't go to school no more. I already graduated last year in 2021. Dude, let's go. I graduated in I don't even remember, like 2 years ago. Using this tablet for stop motion basically Thanos snaps my mind. Dude, I can't even imagine using a tablet to animate. I guess it depends on how big of a tablet it is. But if you know who Rest in Pieces Productions is, he's absolutely insane animator. He animates on an iPad, which is wild. The stream is lagging for me. Ah, man. Hopefully it's not lagging for everyone. That would be unfortunate. Are you employed? Yes, I work with my dad. We remodel houses. And then I also make a little bit of money from YouTube. It does. I spent 6 hours drawing something that only appeared for 3 seconds. Yep, that's real. That's facial drawings for you. Wow, you're forgetting Cheesy Productions. I don't think I know who that is. But I don't. Did I forget? What did I forget about him? He's a menace with a tablet. That's awesome that he's also animating on a tablet. I don't know if I know who that is. I'll have to check him out. What do you think of Ninjago coming to Fortnite? I think it's pretty cool. My question is, is it gonna be Lego skins? Like you can play like Battle Royale as a Lego minifigure? Because I think that's awesome, and that's what I expected when Lego came to Fortnite a few years ago. But it's like its own thing, and I was really hoping like you could actually be in Fortnite shooting a gun as a Lego minifigure. I think that would be really funny and cool. They have Spinjitzu attack. That sounds insane. I should do a Spinjitzu attack. Have you ever tried using a drawing background for your Legos? Use it as a background if you would. So would you give it a try? A drawing background? Do you mean like maybe like painting like mountains or something to put in the background? I have done that before. I don't remember. What I'm trying to suggest is, have you tried it in the past, yes or no? But I don't remember. What's up, QWERTY? What's up, LYT Creates? Welcome to the stream. Boys, the stream keeps lagging. And I'm sorry about that. I'm very sorry about that. They have human versions for Battle Royale. So it's like a human version of the ninjas from Ninjago. I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, painting mountains sounds pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome. I like to see that. I like to see mountains real. What's up, Amon Studios? Welcome to the stream. I think you should do it. How long to see that in the next LEGO animation soon on your channel? Yeah, I might. I think drawing backgrounds is a good, efficient way to make a good background. So yeah, if a video requires some mountains, I might do that. Currently, I just use this, which is a bed sheet that I bought off of Amazon. It's blue, very light blue. And then I also have a black one. But I think I need to get a darker blue shade. Because this one, when my lamps shine on it, it comes off as more of like a whitish gray color instead of blue. Just because it's such a light blue shade. Originally, I thought it would look like a really good like blue sky, but it doesn't really get the right shade across. So that's unfortunate, but it's all right. We make it work. I'm gonna get a different shade soon though. The How to Train Your Dragon live action remake is a faithful remake of How to Train Your Dragon. I would say it is. I enjoyed it. I went and saw it in the theater with my little brother, and we had a great time. I just made a video called What If Deadpool Had a Son? It's based off your father video. That sounds insane. I don't know if Deadpool is cut out for being a father. I'm back like a heart attack. Welcome back, heart attack. I heard using a TV or tablet works well for different type of backgrounds. Yeah, I've done that before. I've used my tablet for backgrounds. Not as in like a still background. I've used it as like a moving background before. I did a video where it was like a car driving, and I pretty much had I had my iPad set up with like a video of a car driving at night, and then I did it like frame by frame, and also animated the car so it looked like that. And then also in the Cold Bodies video, in the part where the guy gets thrown out the window and he falls, that's actually over my iPad. On my iPad, I took a picture from high up, and then I photoshopped a picture that looked like it was like far down between a bunch of buildings. And then I set up my iPad and I put the minifigure on top of it, and then I just zoomed in the picture frame by frame so it looked like he was falling past a bunch of buildings. So if you go back and watch that video, look out for that scene, and you might actually notice it now that you know that, if you didn't already. In your opinion, what is the hardest animation style to animate that you know of? Do you mean like stop motion, 3D, 2D? What do you mean? What do you mean by style? Right, I know what you're saying. Yes, I didn't know that you could use a bed sheet. That's pretty useful. You can use pretty much anything. I know some people that use like a towel. So whatever you got, you can make it work. I want to recreate a scene from a movie side by side in stop motion. What movie scene should it be? You should recreate the bathroom fight from Mission Impossible Fallout. It's one of my favorite scenes. Do you think you're better than Loft Studios? I wouldn't say that's really a fair comparison, because me and Loft have very different styles of animation. He also animates at 24 FPS, and I animate at 15. But he is an incredible animator. I think if we were to do a contest against each other, he would probably win. I think he's been animating for a long time, and he's also got a very big scale studio, so he would probably take the W. But I also think that might not be a very fair comparison, because we're pretty different animators. Have you watched Paul Blart? I have. I love those movies. Those are very funny. I have to make a stop motion for a school project. What should I do? You should make a video about make a video where a villain tries to steal all the toilet paper from your high school, and then you show up and you're the superhero and you stop him. Imagine not quitting stop motion like the rest of us. L noob. I'm pretty sure the people quitting stop motions are the ones taking the L. Why'd you give up, bro? You have a skill. Keep going. Later, Nexus 5K ID. I think that's Nexus 5 Kid, spelled out of a bunch of different symbols. To be honest, I like filming my Legos on an iPad because it's more better, but I know some people prefer smaller phone or camera. Facts. When's the fight scene competition you said after winter break a little bit ago? I don't know. It would be incredibly hard for me to host a stop motion contest now that I have quite a big audience. It would be really hard to like handle the whole thing, make sure everyone is involved. It would be a lot, and I don't currently have the time for that. Different stop motion styles like anime, like cartoon and stuff. Okay, I see what you mean. What would be the hardest? I would say that doing a cartoony style is probably the easiest because you can get away with skipping frames, and it just comes off as silly. So I would say cartoon style is probably the easiest. Anime style isn't very hard if you know what you're doing. If you understand kind of like impact frames and speed ramping of anime, I don't think it's that hard. I would say probably the hardest thing to animate with Lego in stop motion is probably like something realistic. That's what I kind of try. I really tried to do that with the Cold Bodies video. My main goal was just to make a fight scene that felt like it could be a scene from a live action movie, not really like your typical Lego animation fight scene. So I think realism is probably one of the harder to accomplish with Lego. Yeah, that was a lot. Sorry, I said a lot there. That's my thoughts. I want to do a super chat, but my dad will get angry. What if Deadpool was cut in half? Would he clone himself? I don't know. I don't really know the rules of Deadpool. Also, sorry, the stream is lagging again, guys. Not sure. I'm not sure what's up with the lag. The lag is very unfortunate, guys. Alright, later, Bryce Pitt. Bro's about to be grinding the grind. True. Once I finish this stream, I'm gonna be editing my butt off. Probably for the rest of the day. Do you know who Flapjack Films is? Yes, I do know who Flapjack Films is. He's a very funny animator and one of the OGs. He actually commented on one of my videos a long time ago. He commented and then I'm not sure what happened. It looked like he deleted his comment. So in YouTube Studio, I could see his comment, but then when I clicked on it, it was gone. So I have a screenshot of it in YouTube Studio, but it's not on the video. I'm not sure what happened there. That is my That is my one Flapjack film story. Also, I'm sorry if the stream is lagging, guys. I'm not sure what's up with that. The Wi-Fi in my bedroom is not the best, so unfortunate times. What is a big project that you want to do sometime in the future? I'm definitely planning on doing a huge clone battle video, and I'll show you exactly why. This company, Republic Customs, sent me a ton of stuff to make videos with. So now I've got this whole box of a bunch of different clones. Let's see, maybe you can see it better if I do this. So I've got like probably more than 50 different clones here, all different variations. So I really want to do a big clone battle with like tons of clones and tons of lasers and explosions, and so that will probably happen this year. I would like to do that this year, and it will probably be a pretty big project because that's a lot of clones. When I watch any animation, I always see one big problem. They didn't add fire emoji. I guess I've never seen fire emoji in an animation either. Bro, Flapjacks is the best. He is so sick. My absolute favorite animator. Flapjacks is pretty cool. He's a fun guy. Where's Mr. Miyagi, Hank? He is dead. Rest in peace. Dang, bro, that's so much. That would be awesome. It is very awesome. I'm very blessed to have received those from them. Bro, this guy's spamming. Dude, no spam. Don't ruin the stream for everyone else. That's no fun. Have you played Fortnite? Yes, I have. Fortnite's a lot of fun. I play with my brother every now and then. Have you already started making the stop motion animation of Superman versus Goku? No, I have not. I don't know if that's something I'm going to do. It is a cool idea though. Low key, bro, you're an inspiration. Thanks for animating. They are amazing. You made me like stop motion again. Dude, I'm glad to be an inspiration, and I'm glad that I got you back into stop motion. That's great to hear. Thanks for telling me that. Also, for anyone new to the stream, I'm sorry if it's lagging at all or if the quality isn't great. We've been having some stream issues today. Yo, you are ripped. Dude, thank you. I'm just sitting here. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Real. So real. Yo, Nonstop, would you ever do a Batman animation? Yes, I would do a Batman animation. I do have an idea for a Batman animation that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I haven't got around to it yet. But maybe this year. Because this is the quickest live stream ever before grinding. Bro, probably facts. Been streaming for almost 30 minutes exactly. So probably gonna stream for another 30 minutes. Good quick hour long stream. Then I'm gonna get after it. Gonna start grinding. Gotta put in that work. I wish I could animate again. I miss it. Bro, there's nothing stopping you except for yourself. Get after it. Bro, we got this guy spamming again. Bro, no more spam or you're gonna get put in timeout, brother. When I made the fire emoji comment, I was joking. Also, I have to make my animations in a day because they can't stay on our tables overnight. Oh, I see what you mean there, and that is unfortunate. Yeah, if you animate in a public spot like that, you gotta clean it up every day. Struggles. Let's see. Brother, no more spamming. Dude, that's so true. Have any workout tips? Just stay consistent and don't stop. Especially when you're younger, you might not make a lot of progress. But you will be growing a good solid base so that when you're older, your body, your muscles are already used to working out. And then when you get older, when your testosterone hits, when you start putting on more weight, you can pack on some muscle pretty quick. So get started now and don't stop. Even though it's the animation table for stuff like this and Legos to be left out overnight, dude, that's unfortunate. Let me see. Let me make sure the stream's not lagging. Hopefully it's not. This was on my front page. Dude, welcome to the stream. Yo, nonstop. My short got 24 likes and 5 subscribers. It's so tough. That is pretty tough, dude. Good job. Good job. That's some good work. That's some good... 5 subscribers is a good gain. Stay hydrated. Gotta drink that water. You're being very, very naughty. What? Oh, you're talking to this guy that keeps spamming? This guy is such, whoa, almost fell. This guy is such a silly spammer guy. Anyways, what are you guys up to today? What is the rest of your day gonna look like? Also, is there... Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Why did you do that? I don't know what you mean. By watching this stream and by watching all those people chat, Bro just disappeared. He just died before finishing his sentence. There is, in fact, lag. Oh, man. Sorry, boys. Sorry for the lag. Nothing I can do about it. Honestly, I don't like voice acting, but I make animations that need because I feel goofy. Dude, just go for it. You know, if you're making art, you might as well go all in. Like, why are you going to make something mediocre? So, just go for it. Be silly and just do your best voice acting that you can. No point in doing it halfway, or else you're just messing up your art. Today is a good day. Dude, facts. Today is a great day. What are you guys doing today? Besides watching the stream. Thank you guys for watching the stream. You make cool content, and I like your stop motion tutorial. Thank you, man. I hope the stop motion tutorials are helpful. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all mean I'm out. I also unsubscribing. This stream is making me sad anyways. Dude, this guy came in here and then spammed and then said that we were mean to him. Bro, it's a crazy way to live your life. Good luck out there. I can't voice act because I live with 8 people. Dude, that's so real. Yeah, I have 8 siblings. And so, for a long time, I lived with 10 people. So, actually 11 people. So, that's relatable. What is happening in this stream? It's just random. Pretty much nothing. I'm just vibing here and talking with the chat. Just seeing what you guys are up to before I go and get to work on the video for Monday. I want to animate something big, but it seems very overwhelming. Just, it might help a little bit to try to plan out your video. You know, try to make a little bit of a script or a storyboard or something, and then you don't have to try to keep it all in your head. It won't be as overwhelming. I was spamming for a good reason. I didn't mean to. Dude, well, I appreciate all the W's in the chat, but also, we don't need 1 million of them. You don't want to take up all the chat space when other people are trying to enjoy the stream. Are you going to animate? Not on the stream. Once the stream ends, I'm gonna go edit the tutorial that's coming out on Monday. So we just chilling then? Nice. Yeah, it's just a chill Saturday stream. Have you seen Red Chap Studios videos? I think that I have. I'm pretty sure I recognize that name. I'm animating a city scene with a homeless man holding a cardboard sign saying, "Please help, need money for Bible." Dude, that's a good purchase. It's a good thing to need money for. Good idea, homeless man. I'm working on a very anime style animation and I'm breaking new personal rules and records with it. It's crazy. Dude, that's awesome. I don't know if I've ever had any personal rules in my animations that I try not to break. Interesting strategies. Studio LD, dude, what is up? Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you dropping by. Hopefully the stream's not lagging. We've had a few laggy moments, which is unfortunate, but it's how life is sometimes. W homeless man, real. All right, later BM Stoop. Thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for all the W's. It's minus 40 in Canada. I mean, outside my house, yes. What a great day. Dude, it snowed here where I live like a week ago. We had a ton of snow and it was so cold. And now, today I went outside and it is warm and sunny. So, the weather here is pretty crazy. It's pretty random. But, yeah. Good stuff. Good day. Don't want to check out the desk, the state of the desk. Very messy. Also, this is my lighting setup for anybody that's interested. Lamp, bar lamp that is connected to the desk down below. And then usually I have a lamp that's back down here under the desk that shines up. Kind of gets a nice little light on the background, but it's currently right here, giving us some extra light for the stream. This is my lighting setup for anybody that's interesting. 4 lamps. Also, I'd like to get rid of this and replace it with an LED because you can see this is very warm light. So it kind of, especially with the yellow Legos, kind of makes the yellow look a little bit more like a very warm orange color. And I don't like that. I would like them to be a nice crisp yellow shade. So I need to get rid of this one and get a new LED lamp. But at the moment, I cannot. We are animating a Lego saloon fight scene. There is a minifigure dodging flying bullets. How would you make that scene look clear to the viewer, but would still look chaotic? Allow me to move the stream back up. How would I do that? How would I do that? I think that what I would do is actually I don't know how to like explain this in vocally with my words. So I'm not sure. That sounds interesting though. I'd probably try to make it quick and snappy, you know, because bullets are moving fast, so your character's got to be schmoving. You actually live close to my best friend? Hello, Rogue Ranger's best friend. I'm staying because I feel bad for what I did. Bro, no need to feel bad. Live and learn, brother. It just snowed where I am. Dude, the snow is fun, but where I live, it snows like 7 months out of the year. And so I get pretty tired of the snow. You got the other people in Canada going. It's +6 coldest days of the year. Then you got me. It's -40 warmest day of the year. Dude, -40 for the warmest day of the year is miserable, man. That is quite unfortunate. Guys, there's a backlight facing the background, front light facing the characters, and then fill light that fills in the shadows. Bro, so real. You assembled Turtles wrong in Anime X Lego. Is Turtles the guy with the big sword and the red hair? Um, I actually don't know. But I know that there is one character. Actually, I actually don't know. That's my bad though. Please tell me. Please tell me the correct way. I've never watched Dragon Ball Z or Naruto. That company just reached out to me and they're like, "Hey, do you want these? Make a video with them." And I was like, "Sure thing." So I don't actually know the lore. So if I messed up the character design, my bad. Tips on creating city scenes. I mean, try to give it as much depth as you can. That would be my one tip. I don't really do city scenes very often. But I guess try to get some stuff in your foreground to do some blocking. Make sure your background is full so it doesn't look empty because the city's usually very busy. Maybe have some cars hanging out, some trash cans, some lamps, you know? Make it look busy, make it look lived in. I like to focus less on fill light because I like shadows. I like contrast and focus more on highlights, highlighting the sides and edges of the minifigure to make them look shiny. Yeah, I definitely see that in your videos. Your videos are very shiny and there are very good highlights in them. What state do you live in? A constant state of joy and blessings, brother. What's up, Cole Nielsen? Welcome to the stream. I've been using only 2 lights, an LED and an incandescent for my recent videos. I mean, work with what you got. I think I only used 2 lamps for a long time. I didn't start using 3 for a long time until recently, actually. I've probably been using 3 for about a year now, and then I just got this like a week ago. And I think I'm getting another one of these. This thing is very, very handy. It's very good for kind of keeping the background lit up like that. And it's very flexible, so I can kind of get the light in closer, keep the back lit up, and then also I can get some nice overhead light if I need to. So I'm thinking I might get another one to go on this side so I can kind of keep the background light filled up. Goals. Those are the goals. No, Turtles is the guy with the shoulder pads, and the guy with the sword is Trunks. Oh yeah, that's right. How did I do Turtles wrong? Please tell me. You had his shoulder pads on backwards. Bro, that's embarrassing for me. My bad. Hello, ear urgent just Hopefully the stream isn't lagging. I'm actually about to do some animation for the last video in my Converse Space Police series. Dude, that sounds so cool. Very epic name. Also, so far, what is you guys' favorite video that I've done this year? Let's see. I think the father right on the edge of last year. Was it? I think maybe it was. Let's check. But including the father video, what is you guys' favorite video that I've made this year? Let's see, we've got They Messed with the Wrong Father, AI animator versus human animator, and then we have the Lloyd Ninjago video. Which one is you guys' favorite that I've done this year? I would love to know. CT Toys, a bootleg company, released such a great Spider-Man figure with a body based off of another figure, and it was relieved so well. Bro, I can't read right now. It's my bad. So well that the company where the body was based off is making their own. Dude, that sounds epic. How would you animate objects burning in fire? Would you use just Lego flame pieces or special effects? I usually use both on top of each other. I think both is a good mix. Both, I think mixing practical and digital is usually a good way to go. But personally, I would probably do it all practical. I would use Lego fire pieces and then probably just some transparent like orange and yellow bits. Oh, we got a donation from BM Stoop, and he said, "Love your videos, dude. Here is this for you." Thank you so much, man. That really supports the channel a lot. I'm not sure. Is that euros? I think that's euros. Got $2.49. Thank you so much, man. Massive appreciation. Definitely the Lloyd video. Also, hello Nova Levin. Welcome to the stream. Definitely Lloyd, the father video. Well, I guess Lloyd is the only actual animation video you made this year, and it is very good. Yeah, I said that one, but also counting the father video. That one was last year, but it was the start of the Monday upload streak. So including that video. Definitely the father video. The Lloyd video is funny, good animation, good voice acting, and it was done in a week. Definitely the best so far. Thank you so much, man. Probably the father video. I think the Ninjago was pretty good too, but it kind of felt like it could have been any character, not specifically Ninjago in my opinion. That's a good point. Yeah. I do think that my whole goal was to use Ninjago and kind of make a Ninjago fight scene that typically Ninjago isn't doing. You know, usually it's like spinjitzu and sword fight stuff. So I wanted to put them in kind of a different scenario. So that was my reason for using Ninjago. But that is a good point. Hello, what's up, Pumpkin Bros Animations? How old are you? He's like 25. He's 19. Definitely 25. I think he just turned 19. You guys will never know. You'll never know. What's up, Kudzaz Studios? He's ageless? I'm ageless. What can I say? Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, LYT Creates. Welcome back to the stream, man. We're just hanging out, and I just asked, what is you guys' favorite video from the Monday upload streak so far? So that's the father video, AI versus animation video, and the Lloyd video, Ninjago video. What's you guys' favorite so far? What's your favorite video game? I don't really play a lot of video games. I occasionally play Fortnite and occasionally play Minecraft. Those are the only ones. I'd say probably Fortnite. Alright, later, BM. Thanks for coming to the stream, man. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate it. The father, definitely. Alright. I'm glad you guys liked that video. It was a lot of fun to make. I love all three of them. Bro. They were all peak, but the father one I loved. Alright. What's up, Hungry Draws? The Lloyd video, Elemental Power of Trash Can. Real. Green. How about the shorts, though? The two clone shorts. The two clone animation shorts. Those are brand new animations that I've uploaded this year. thoughts on those? Did y'all like those? Should I make a full Star Wars video? I want to, but are you guys interested in that? AI Spider-Man swinging into a bulk? Real. I feel like a sentence like that would probably give a pilgrim a stroke. Hey Nonstop, how much do you make? Because I need to know, because I want to be a YouTuber at least as a side thing when I grow up, in case I don't make it into the animation companies. So I'm assuming you mean how much do I make from YouTube? And it's different every month. It depends on how many videos I post. It depends on how long they are. And then also these streams, I do make not a lot of money, but I do make a decent amount of money from these streams because you guys are awesome and you donate money sometimes. So I make, let's see, I can go to my analytics and I'll show you what the amount of money I've made from this month. Does Gabe make any money? No, I do not give Gabe the money that I make from my videos. Okay, this month, let's go to the analytics. Revenue, let's do this week. So this week I have made $70, and I'll tell you where I made all of those dollars from. So far I've made $20 from the AI versus stop motion video. I think that's at 26,000 views. It's been out for 2 weeks. So I made $20 from that, which is epic. I made $18 from the last stream that I did. I made $10 from a stream before that. I've made exactly $4 from the Lloyd video, which I think is at 3,000 views exactly. I made $3 from the fight scene tip video that I made a few years ago. That one's always getting views. So I've made $3 from the short video that I re-uploaded of the Lloyd video. 8 cents from another short, 53 cents from another short, 37 cents from another short, and I made 32 cents from the father video. That is all just from this week. Stream is lagging. Hopefully it's not still lagging. Yeah, that's the analytics from this week. But yeah, making money off YouTube as a Lego animator. I'm confused about the emojis. Bro, it looks like somebody's spamming emojis again. Bruh. LYT, lock in. Does Gabe write or bake? What do you mean bake? Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Are you gonna post any more on your Hank Watkins channel? I will if I make a video. If I make a video for that. Are you gonna post more on your Hobbit 2.0? Usually I only post, the only stuff that I post there is kind of like extra test animations that I'm not gonna post on here on the main channel. So maybe. Just depends on what content I end up with. But yeah, if you're trying to make money from doing animation on YouTube, you gotta be getting a good amount of views, and your video also, the longer your video is, the more money you make. But that also depends on if people watch the whole video. So like an 8-minute long video, if people watch it all the way through and it only gets 5,000 views, that video will make more money than a 1-minute video that gets 20,000 views. Because watch time is ultimately what makes you money. So yeah, YouTube is doing YouTube as an animator and trying to make money. It can be pretty tough. You gotta just stay at it though, and I would say try not to do it for, um, try not to do it for the money, or else I think that kind of kills your artistic inspiration. Um, if you're just trying to make money from a video, then I think you're not being inspired by your imagination. You're being inspired by hopefully making some money, and then I think you don't put out the best content that you could. All right, let me catch up with chat. How many Ninjago minifigures do you have? I think that I have like bits and pieces of all four of the ninjas plus Lloyd, so 5. But I don't. I think I have a full Zane minifigure. I have a full Lloyd minifigure. I have a full Kai minifigure, and a full Cole minifigure, and a full Jay minifigure. Oh, I guess I do. I have all of them plus Sensei Wu. Never thought of that. Thoughts on R-rated movies? My thoughts on R-rated movies is it depends on what it's rated that for. Usually if a movie's rated R for violence, I don't really mind it. That stuff doesn't really bother me that much. But if there's other content in there that's probably not appropriate for a young man to be watching, I would say probably don't watch it. Or at least watch it with people that are going to hold you accountable to use the remote to skip. What's up, non-stop stop motion? Crazy name. My favorite video you've made is animating with only $20. I'm glad you guys liked that video. It was a lot of fun to make, and I'd like to make another one. Maybe if the channel does really well this year, I can maybe do like $100. If I can invest some money into that. What's your thoughts on growing a mustache or a beard? I mean, I don't know. My thoughts are, I guess that's good. I mean, do you mean, am I going to? I don't know. I can't grow a full one yet. Eating Taco Bell right now. Bro, massive W. What's your favorite Lego theme? Probably Lord of the Rings. Are you going to get the Ninjago display set? It has all the Ninja, Samurai X, and Sensei Wu. Probably not. I don't really care for the Ninjago sets that much. That one looks cool, but it's not really something that I am going to spend my money on. What? The Shanknator is here. Welcome. I hate your favorite show. What? What is my favorite show? Are you talking to me? What was the video you think got you popular? Well, I think the video that's gotten me the most subscribers was probably the Boba Fett fight scene that I did a few years ago. That one got me a lot of subscribers. I think maybe it got me like 1,000 subscribers. But I think at the time I already had about 2,000 subscribers. So maybe that one. But it's been a steady growth over the years. When's your goat gonna be in a video? Who is my goat? He was not prepared to answer for the mustache question, I could tell. Dude, I just didn't know what that means. I mean, my thoughts on beards and mustaches, I mean, cool, I guess. It's cool if a guy has them. I mean, I don't know. Any tips for getting started with a YouTube channel for when I'm able to make one? I mean, just start it and make sure you make good thumbnails and put a lot of work into your videos. Mr. Beast subscribed to him, and that's what got him popular. What? I was trying to ask what your favorite show is. My favorite show, there's a show called The Terminal List with Chris Pratt that I really like. That one's really good. And can't think of any other off the top of my head. Favorite Taco Bell item, probably just the classic crunchy taco. Are you gonna make another Star Wars animation? I want to. I'm gonna try to. What's up, Pantry Stud? Should I do tutorials this year? I don't think I've made one single tutorial ever. Tried, but I've deleted it. Yeah, I mean, you totally should if you feel like you've got some new information to give into the world for people. Buddy, that's so basic. Dude, I never eat at Taco Bell. I don't even know what's on that menu. I need ideas for small animation tests. Animate a guy flapping his arms and flying into the air like a bird. Have you ever watched Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous or Chaos Theory? I've not seen either of those, but they both sound pretty fire. When will Gabe return? I don't know. More Cold Bodies? Maybe. Cold Bodies Part 2, maybe? I don't know. It's not currently something that's sparking my interest, but I think I would like to do another one, so possibly. Who's better, Green Goblin or Hobgoblin? I don't even know. I don't know enough about either of those characters to pick one, but I like the Hobgoblin like design better. I like that orange and blue. No, the Chaos Theory has gays in it. What? I don't even know what that is. Have you at least heard of the clip from Zach and Cody with the Prindle in a car? I have not. I have never heard of that. Who'd win in a fight between Deadpool and Lloyd? Probably Deadpool. I mean, regeneration powers. He can pretty much fight forever. Could you give me an animation idea, like a really short one? A guy tries to fly into the air, flapping his arms like a bird. I'm sorry, buddy. It's true. I've watched the show. Never seen that show. Chaos Theory. Interesting name. Thoughts on T13? Is that the what is that? Is that like those figures? Because I got one of those. A dummy 13. The guy. Dummy 13, you know? Oh yeah. Thoughts on them? I think they're pretty sick, and I got one and I would love to learn how to animate it. So yeah, maybe Dummy 13 next animation next month, because I gotta make the next part to the Lloyd video. Lloyd's gotta return, so and he's gonna fight the Dummy 13, so gonna have to learn to animate that thing. I have one as my channel mascot. Bro, that's dope. Is that in your profile picture? Bro, he's looking snazzy. What's your next animation gonna be about? I'm not gonna say, but I have an idea. Alright guys, probably gonna wrap up the stream. I only planned for streaming for about an hour, and it's been about an hour. So, about to wrap it up and then get working on the video for Monday. What's your favorite original Lego theme, non-IP? Probably Knight's theme. Dude, if ball joints get loose, get clear nail polish and put a thin layer on the ball, but watch a video of how to do it. Dude, that's genius. This was such a sick stream. Bro, I'm glad that you think so. And I also, sorry about the lag, guys. That was unfortunate. The stream was cool. Thank you. You going to the gym? No, I'm going to grind this video in my editing software. Hey, I made it. Bro, we're literally ending the stream right now. But at least you made it. Thanks for dropping in. Stream was fun. Peace. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to go to work. And I'll see you guys in the video on Monday. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the comments. Are you serious? I just got here? Bro, we've been streaming for an hour. I got to dip. I got to go put the work in. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. See you in the next one. I'll be streaming. I'll probably be streaming on Tuesday. So if you missed the stream, probably maybe Tuesday evening I'll be streaming. So drop in then. And I'll see you guys on Monday for the new video. Peace.